Hey, it's Dr. Krystal Couture here. Today I want to talk about two things. The first thing is, how does facial acupuncture actually work? The second is aftercare for facial acupuncture. Okay, so first up, how does facial acupuncture work? Well, facial acupuncture is going to stimulate qi, blood, and lymph flow. As we start to stimulate qi, blood, and lymph flow, inflammation is going to be reduced. As we reduce the inflammation, we're going to elicit healing of both the skin and the underlying musculature. What happens is, as we insert a needle into the tissue, no matter where it is in the body, it's creating a micro trauma. Now, if you've had acupuncture before, you know that often it can be pretty close to painless after the initial kind of poke and insertion, right? But there's still a little bit of micro trauma that happens. This little bit of micro trauma is great because it stimulates the macrophages and the white blood cells to come to the tissue, and those white blood cells are going to then say, heal this, right? So they're going to start stimulating a healing response within the body, and that's what we want. As we start to stimulate more healing, we're going to increase the nutrient transportation. So the bad stuff is going to move out, the good stuff is going to move in, because now we've got qi flow, we've got blood flow, and we've got lymph flow all coming to the face more seamlessly. And as we do that, our body's going to respond faster, which means it's going to produce faster, which means we're going to build lymph, and we're going to build collagen, and we're going to build elastin. This means that our face is going to be picking itself back up, which is really the key in facial acupuncture. It's getting that lift on the face, that rejuvenation of the face. We're going to get more color to the face because it has more blood flow. So our face is going to be less flat. It's going to be more supple. This is all really, really exciting, right? So the aftercare bit is that really after your session, that day, I try to encourage people to not exfoliate, to not use derma rolling, to not use gua sha, because the micro trauma has already happened. You've had a lot of needles in your face, you've had a lot of blood and qi flow. We don't want to do anything that's going to overstimulate the blood and qi, right? Because that can lead to some inflammation and swelling. So on that day, your job is basically to hydrate your body. So, because you want to help to transport all of those toxins out, right? So hydrate your body really well, drink lots of water, avoid alcohol, avoid fatty foods, avoid anything that slow your system way down. You know what that is for you, okay? So you're stimulating your body on the inside by getting that good hydration in. You're going to hydrate your skin well as well. You want to keep the skin hydration up. That's key to plumping from the outside. We can plump from the inside, but we also want to plump from the outside. Doing so really allows us to focus on our face. Massaging the face with a really nice hydrating cream or butter is one of the most beautiful experiences. I love doing this on a daily basis. It just feels so good to kind of get into my own face, to touch the skin on my face, to hold my own face in my hands, which I think is one of the things people love about getting sessions, is having your face held. It feels really nice, right? So holding your own face, getting into the hydration is really, really key. Besides that, once you get past about 48 hours, you're going to then kind of resume a normal routine. In that normal routine, here's what I'd recommend. I would recommend that you are hydrating well with water every day. I would recommend that you are taking multivitamins every day. Vitamins are really, really useful for the skin. We can talk more about that in a later video, but vitamins are key to skin health, okay? Besides that, you should be exfoliating your skin every 3 days. Doing gua sha on your face, I do it every night, but at least every 3 days would be really, really nice for your skin. And then you can get your facial acupuncture like once a week. Also, of course, using a mineral-based sunscreen is so important, not just in the summer, in the winter too. The sun damage to skin is a really real thing. It's a big deal. Keep the sun off of your face as much as possible. Okay, so that's our aftercare, and that's how facial acupuncture works.